Good evening and welcome to the Financial Report. China's Consumer Price Index, a main gauge of inflation, was down 0.3% year-on-year in September. Data from the National Bureau of Statistics showed on Wednesday. The core CPI, which excludes food and energy, rose 1%, marking the fifth consecutive month of increase.
In September, food prices decreased by 4.4% year-on-year. Prices for non-food increased 0.7% year-on-year. Consumer goods fell 0.8% from the previous year, while prices for services increased by 0.6%. On a month-on-month basis, the CPI increased 0.1% from August, with food prices up 0.7% from the previous month. Prices for consumer goods rose 0.2% from August, but prices for services dropped by 0.6%. Prices for food, tobacco and liquor decreased by 2.6% year-on-year, dragging the CPI down by about 0.74 percentage points. However, those prices increased 0.5% from August, contributing to a 0.13 percentage point increase in the overall CPI hike. The core consumer price index, excluding food and energy, rose 1% year-on-year for September, its fifth consecutive month of growth and the first time it has returned to the 1% level in 19 months. Reports say the CPI shows further signs of stabilization in September, underscoring a gradual strengthening in domestic demand. The headline CPI also showed a positive trend, logging a 0.1% month-on-month increase from a flat August and narrowing its year-on-year decline to 0.3%, compared with the 0.4% drop in August. China's Producer Price Index, meanwhile, which measures costs for goods at the factory gate, went down 2.3% year-on-year in September, the Bureau said. The decline narrowed by 0.6 percentage points from the previous month, suggesting an improvement in industrial demand amid government efforts to bolster economic growth. On a monthly basis, the PPI held steady in September after a 2.9% year-on-year decrease in August. Nazvi Karim, TVB News.
Asian stocks rebounded on Wednesday after sharp falls the day before, with bargain hunting and short covering leading to a strong technical response in Tokyo. Tokyo's benchmark Nikkei 225 closed 1.76% higher. Although early trading was weighed down by overnight U.S. tech stocks, semiconductor shares strengthened in the afternoon to help lift the market. This after Dutch chip-making equipment giant ASML Holding reported July to September orders above market expectations. In Hong Kong, the Hang Seng Index rose 1.84%, snapping 7 consecutive sessions of losses, its longest since January 2024. The Shanghai Composite Index rose 1.22%. Deflationary pressures persisted in China in the wake of the mainland's CPI and PPI figures, as a prolonged property market downturn and trade tensions weighed on the consumer and business confidence. In South Korea, the Kospi jumped 2.68% as market heavyweight Samsung Electronics advanced 3.7%. Rallying in tandem with HSI, the Hang Seng TechEdge closed up 2.57% to close at 6,075 points. And that's the Financial Report. Thank you for watching.